So every organization is sitting on a gold mine of data, but most of it is incomplete. Maybe you have a list of company names but no revenue data, or a database of emails but you don't have any trust score to go along with those. You know that data is worth more, but who has time to write custom code or build complex pipelines to fix, correct, and enhance all of this data? That's where the Interzoid Batch Data Enrichment Wizard comes in. It's a no-code, high-performance tool that can turn basic CSV and TSV files into deep intelligence. We have many different enrichment APIs, from business profiles and competitor analysis to IP reputation, translations, buying signals, competitive intelligence, all types of different data sets that you can quickly add to your existing text files. So it works in 4 basic steps, and that's what we're going to show in this demo, just to showcase how easy it is to enhance your data with all sorts of new intelligence that can come from anywhere in the world. The first thing we want to do here is just click the Get Started button. And you can see some of the different enrichment functions that are available here. Just for a quick example, and again, you can see all this at enrichwizard.interzoid.com. And by the way, I have an API key here. You can go to interzoid.com and get an API key, and that will enable you to run the wizard. That's how we keep track of usage. And so for this first example, I'm just going to use get business info. And then once I do that, I'm going to click next. And now I just need to simply select the text file on my local machine that I'm going to use to enhance. And so I simply select here, and I get some samples, and I'm going to just choose this company's enriched text file. Okay, and just to show you what that text file is, it's simply a single column CSV file with a bunch of company names that I want to enrich using the batch enrichment functions available to me. So let me close that. And then it gives you a file preview. It will actually show you the first 5 rows, just to make sure you've got the right file, and it can of course be read. And then all I need to do is click next. It shows me what the output columns are going to be. And so these input columns will also be included in the output file. And if I had 5 or 6 different columns, those would all be included in the output too. The output columns would just be appended to the end, so you'd have one larger CSV file. And this is just telling me here that this is just a company web domain or email address. So this first column is going to be what we use as our lookup value. And then I simply click next. It tells me all the fields that it's going to add. And it summarizes to make sure everything's okay. The new output columns, the lookup value is column 1. This is the file we just loaded. And that's just it. I just simply need to run it and get the results. And so I click Run Enrichment. And it goes and gets the data. And then you can see here for NVIDIA, it gives the real name and then all the information. Here's all the enriched fields with all these things like company location, company description, revenue, number of employees. It's all here. And it's showing you the output file. And then of course I can save these results. Simply click Save. And then that will enable me to save it as a text file that I can then import into Excel, Google Docs, any place else that I might want to make use of this data. Analyze it in some way. I now have much more enriched data, and it was really easy to do with just a few clicks to a local CSV file. Again, there's tons of enrichment you can do. These companies could be available from anywhere, from all over the world. We'll get that data and pull it back for you and deliver it in a very structured format. Again, go to interzoid.com to get your API key, and this wizard can be found at enrich-wizard.interzoid.com. Thank you.